All right, so today we're speaking to Mohammed. Now, he is Moroccan, but he lives in Turkey, and he started an agency 2 months before joining Digital Launchpad. He wasn't an agency accelerator though, and he was just struggling, to be honest. He was really finding it difficult to generate leads, so he came into Digital Launchpad, watched Pen to Profit as well as Six Figure Sales Rep to really hone in his sales ability as well as his copywriting ability. And since then, his email open rates have shot up by 40%. He's generating leads left, right, and center. Then, as I said, he used his sales skills that he learned in the program to actually close his first $1,000 in sales. And now his next goal is $10,000. So this is going to be an amazing interview. Let me go ahead and hand it off to my Chief Product Officer, Ali. So let's get into it.
Mohammed, thank you so much for joining me today. Really thrilled to have you here. How are you doing?
All good, mate. All good. Bye, Jean.
All good. Bye, Jan. Yeah, all good. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you based? How old you are? What have you been doing, etc.
Yeah, long story short, Mohammed, now based in Turkey. I'm a computer engineering student, 21 years old, and I saw my journey entrepreneur like 3 years ago now, and I'm still looking for my path. That's it.
You're looking for your path, yeah. I think you're getting close to it, bro, from what I understand. So tell me a little bit, like, obviously my understanding is you have set up an agency. This was a couple of months before Digital Launchpad. So tell me a little bit about how you set that up, how it was going before Digital Launchpad, and then we'll go into Digital Launchpad. So how was the agency first couple of months? I understand it was quite difficult.
Yeah, actually, we started the agency just few months before the Digital Launchpad started, and we actually were suffering to get the first, like, to close the first deal, and we are like suffering to know where exactly the problem were, like what is the mistake that we're making, like is it in sales, is it in copywriting, is it in closing deals. We're like looking to find where is the problem at. And actually we like watched so many courses about copywriting, sales, and all that stuff. And what I understand is there is no one can gives you the direct structure. Like everyone gives you some just tips and tricks, and
Yeah.
you can apply that.
Nobody reveals the whole sauce, right? Nobody gives the whole sauce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when this is a Launchpad, like I was like following Iman since 2021, and he started started the series about promoting to the Digital Launchpad, and I was watching the whole series. And when he said like you're gonna learn copywriting sales, I was interested in just copywriting. So I jumped into the Digital Launchpad and I watched the Louis Berger. This guy is a fantastic guy now, massive, and he teaches us how
Bro,
to write.
I work with him on a daily basis. Luis is absolutely like there's levels, man, right?
Yeah,
and he is
massive guy.
unbelievable. So you did Pen to Profit, yeah?
Yeah, first thing we did Pen to Profit, and we know the structure of how to write a really good killer copy, and this is where this journey started. And after we know how to really write a copy, now it's time how to close the deals. And then I check Paul's series, and this guy also is a massive guy.
Yeah.
I was like doing even how to set up my camera, and on calls I was wrong about that. I was like set up the camera, and my background is like my bed behind me, and
yeah,
so a lot of details was like playing on the game.
Yeah, it makes a bit, like I said, it makes a big difference, getting your education and getting your coaching from people who, have got skin in the game. They've done it. They've bought the t-shirt, as we say. There's a lot of people out there, don't want to discredit or name anyone. There's a lot of people out there coaching. Perhaps they haven't really made any major sales. Maybe they haven't written any major copy, but they're talking as if they're, gurus and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very confident in the education we offer. So generally, you went through Pen to Profit. Did you like the layout of the course? Very easy to follow for you and everything.
Yeah, and it was very easy, practical thing. And he's giving you he's directing you to the point. There is no just giving you tricks or stuff. He's really teaching you how the other customers and your clients, how they are feeling, and how do you really go straight to the point and treat their fears and a lot of techniques, you know, to approach.
Did you have a lot of light bulb moments, like eureka moments? Like, oh wow, right, that's what we were doing wrong.
Second episode, I remember that. Second episode on Pen to Profit, like I see, what the hell is that? Is this really exist? You know? And I said, like, this is what I'm looking for real, like, you know? And this is the light bulb. Well, let's turn on.
Amazing, amazing. So you've done Pen to Profit, you've done 6-figure sales rep, you've then gone back, started applying that kind of stuff that you've been taught into the agency. Tell me how your copy improved. Tell me about the sales, because I know you've had some amazing results. I know that you're doing bits now. So give me a little bit of a background on that story. Tell me how that went back, and when you applied all that, how it changed everything.
Yeah, actually, when it comes to the copies, we was sending copies and 0 replies, you know, for real, 0 replies, and the open rate was very low. Actually, since we start applying what we study in Pen to Profit, it was a really massive change, because we see, like, in terms of open rate, it goes like for like 40%. Like,
wow.
we are getting like just 20% on open rate, but after, like, we just watch what we have done, well, like what we see in Pen to Profit, and applying that, we getting 60% open rate, 50%. And that's a massive change, to be honest.
Yeah, that must have been an amazing feeling, right? To
absolutely. Suddenly
just see the change happen from you applying the new knowledge that you've got. It must have been amazing. So your open rate's gone up, because your agency is like lead generation and sales, etc. So your copies improved no end. Open rates are good. I imagine you're generating a lot more leads now as well.
Yeah,
your smile says it all, bro. Your smile says it all. And tell me about, like, converting them sales, right? A little birdie tells me you converted some sales as well. Tell me about that.
So in terms of sales, actually, we are 2% in team, me and my co-founder. In terms of sales, my other co-founder is the one who is really into sales. So I'm just generating leads, and he's confident them.
Bro, tell me, have you made your first $1,000 online? As Digital Launchpad says, have you made your first $1,000 online? Tell me we did what we said we were going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. We made it.
Smashed it. That's it, bro. That's it. You know, that's what we said. That's what we were trying to do. I don't care if it's you who's done the call, or your co-founder, or your brother, or it doesn't matter, bro. As long as we've got you to where we promise. That's amazing. Absolutely. Amazing, right?
My next thing is 10K a month.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. Why stop now, eh? Why stop now? You've got the skills. You've got the coaching. You know, we've got great coaching in the community as well. We've got so much more coming. You know, there's no reason why you should settle for 1,000. You know, I've often said this to Iman as well. I said, you know, I understand we're helping people make their first $1,000 online, but the more student interviews I'm doing, the more people I'm speaking to, if we turn this to make your first $5,000 online, I think we'd still be okay. So again, love the mentality. I love the mentality. This newfound confidence now, obviously, like I said, think about that journey for a second, Mohammed, right? That you were first struggling for the first early days. You were struggling, no emails getting opened, no sales, no leads being generated. Now you're doing both, and your mind is now, right, okay, I've made 1,000, and now I can make 10. So them first early days are so important, to just give yourself that belief that, you know what, I can do this. I do belong at this level, right? Because you need that, you know?
Yeah, actually, we started with just $100, to be honest. The win that I shared in the community is just one of the massive results we got, you know? Before we got like $100, but I wasn't like into that, you know? I want something bigger, because when I see wins inside the community, I see, yo, the bar is here. I'm still here. So I need to.
But again, what an amazing thing, right? What an amazing thing you've just said there. When you go into the community and check the wins, the bar is so high. And instead of going away and thinking, oh, what am I going to do? How am I going to... You got motivated. You got inspired. This is what a community is. This is why you bring together people who are like-minded, because you see somebody who's got $1,000 win. You said, right, I want a $2,000 win. I want a $3,000 win. And everyone's pushing each other, but in a very positive way. So
Absolutely.
On that note, let's talk a little bit about the community. Obviously, a well-known fact, something that I see a lot of, I'm very passionate about. How are you finding that whole community aspect of it?
First thing first, I was in a lot of communities before, like more than 10 communities. But DL for me is such a special thing, From members, from community managers, all the environments is such a massive environment. Each other pushing each other, and also when you see like the community, like they are giving you everything without any like expecting anything on return. That's why I love actually DL. That's the point.
And again, that point you made there, where people are helping each other. In the early days, a lot of people, I jumped on calls with these people. I'll jump on a call here and there. I'll jump on a call and people are like, Ali, how do you share value? How do you do that? Just share, man. Just share without expecting anything back in return. And believe me, when you share value and people then see you as somebody of value, they will also go out of their way to help you. That's how the circle works, right? If today I go and help somebody when I've got no reason to, tomorrow they're going to think, oh, Ali helped me that time. Now Ali needs help. Now I'm going to help him.
I get that from you, from one of the previous calls inside the community. You say, just share what do you have, and after that, people's going to help you. Definitely,
because people often wait like, oh, let me become a person of value. Let me make 100 grand and then I'm going to share value. Let me make 10 grand. Bro, sharing value can be just helping somebody who's having a difficult day. Somebody might be doing outreach and might be struggling, and you're that person who just reaches out and says, Mohabit, come on, one more call. Do you understand? And then imagine you get the sale from that call. Then suddenly you're like, you know what, man, Ali pushed me for that extra call. Respect. So again, I hope that message gets heard from people who are listening to this, because often it's a very often asked question like, oh, how do I share value? I've not done anything yet. Value can be anything,
Yeah, before you see that in the community, I was like kind of person that, like, if I have something, for example, I know how to generate leads, list of leads, and I'll just keeping that to myself. But when I hear that from you inside the community, one of the previous lives sessions, I say, why not? This guy is like telling, like he's spelling facts, So let me just share. When I see some beginner inside digital launchpad, he's struggling to get list of leads or something like that, just DM me. I got you, bro. I got you for 500 leads. Just close your first deal. And when he closed the first deal, is just come to me and say, thank you so much, man. It really made a change on me, So
I really, honestly, if I could, I would shout off the rooftops about this, because we look at DL, $37 a month, right? Even less if you buy the year, whatever you want to call it. People look at it as just like, okay, the education, we bring in these world-class educators, but the community side of it, I mean, bro, even if we didn't bring the education, just for the community itself, like look at the kind of things that are happening. People are reaching out to you, beginners, and you're helping them with their lead list. Like that is what it's all about. That is what I love to see. And sometimes these things don't get highlighted as much, like, oh they sell programs or they do programs. No, mate, we are the full.
Bro, just the lead list I give to the students, like it costs more than $200, easily.
There you go. Unbelievable. So yeah, obviously you love the community. It's all worked out well. How's everybody responded to you? Like, obviously friends, family, they must know you're in Digital Launchpad. They must see what you're doing. Have people reached out to you? Have you spoken to anybody about it?
No, actually, just some friends. Share with them some insights that I learned from just the Launchpad family. No, but soon, I'm gonna share that with them soon.
Absolutely. So what are the future plans now? Just continue to use this new skill you've got and continue to scale and grow?
Yeah, as I said in the first, I'm still looking to find my path. But for now, kind of I love that what I'm doing now. But I don't know in the future, maybe I'm gonna switch. I'm like a really kind of person that's switching very well. Very fast.
I think an important note on that point, and I've said this a few times now, it's one of the things that Iman said that really stuck with me, like, the seasons of life, right? And each season is different. You adjust. What you're doing today may not be what you're going to be doing in the next season of life. But what I would say is, for where you're at, for your age group, the business models that we're bringing to you are the ones that are like the least barrier to entry. They're very low cost to begin. And at the same time, you're acquiring skills like, bro, being proficient at sales and copy. Like what industry doesn't have sales? What industry really doesn't have copy? Like
Yeah,
you need
right.
these skills for everything. So there's no negative in this situation. And in terms of you finding your path, this is just one step. But look, you're doing amazing. It's great to see. So if I asked you, Mohammed, now somebody's come to you and said, bro, tell me about Digital Launchpad. Like, is it worth it? What would you say?
100%, 100% worth it, bro. I see like 73 boxes. Like you just threw that in, I don't know, FIFA or some bullshit.
Mm,
You can like just throw in digital launchpad. You can learn something that maybe can change your life. Not just
mm,
maybe it's gonna change you. It's just gonna change something on you. No
mm.
matter what it is. Mentally or healthy thing. If you see just on inside community, everyone is training, everyone is reading books, everyone is learning something new, and
Yeah.
that's a positive thing. When you see these models in front of you, and you like you're feeling like you want to be something like that.
Mm,
And
mm.
you want to improve yourself. That's the
Yeah,
point.
it's a very important point you made because obviously, people you surround yourself with, what you expose yourself to on a daily basis often becomes a part of you. And just to go into the community and see people in the Big Day channel posting their results and
Yeah.
the fitness, people like traveling, people meeting up, people's wins, what they're learning. It's just honestly, it makes me very happy to see that we started off, Iman started off with this vision, and people forget we're very, very early on in the process right now. We're still like 4 or 5 months in, if that, and
Yeah.
we're getting phenomenal results. If I gave you some idea, I often drop some nuggets of what's coming in the live calls, late night ones. If I would tell you some of the programs coming to DL as well in the future, ridiculous. But yeah, Mohammed, any final words before we wrap up? I've really enjoyed this, so I'm gonna pass it over to you. Any final words?
Thank you so much for having me, Ali. It was my pleasure to be here, and that's it. Thank you again. Thank you for all the members in the community. I love you.
Yes, my brother. Keep doing your thing, bro, and hopefully, I'm sure we'll speak again.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you next few months. 10 months. 10K a month.
That's my guy, bro, for sure. I'm gonna hold you to that, bro. I'm gonna hold you to that now.
Thank you.
Take it easy.